Welcome back guys, Slowbacon here. So after finishing my first look at the Demon Hunter, I carried on playing it for another few hours. I think about 3 hours total I've got into it now, which isn't a lot of time by any means into one character. But I thought it gave me a really good first impression of what the class is going to be like, even all the way up to 110. I really do think the Demon Hunter is based around being 110, not 100. So my first impression may change over time. It may not also, because the playstyle probably won't change that much over time. So the first thing that I got out of the Demon Hunter was that I was bored. I was very bored of playing the class. Now let me emphasize, I was bored of playing it, I wasn't bored of looking at it, because the animations look amazing. It is such a spectacle to behold, to watch the Demon Hunter in full action. But actually controlling it, oh my god, it's so boring. It's like there's this one talent you take, where it gets rid of your generator, and then you've only got spenders left, and you generate fury through auto attacks. Like, what? Why is that even a talent? Oh my god, it's like it's just dumbed down to the most basic level is what you can get. But on the opposite side, it just looks so beautiful, and when it's in full flight, and I said this to somebody last night, it's like, when I'm playing the Demon Hunter, I felt like I was playing Genji from Overwatch. And if you guys have played Genji and played the Demon Hunter, you probably get the same sort of feeling. It's like, did the same guy design these classes? Because they feel almost identical. From the being able to jump around the world to being able to dash through people and do damage. The only thing that Demon Hunter doesn't have that Genji has is, of course, his Reflect, which, you know, maybe the Demon Hunter is going to get that at some stage. And I realise that's probably a very negative, look at the Demon Hunter. I don't want you guys to take away and have me thinking, or you think that I think that the Demon Hunter is a bad class, because I don't. I think it's a fantastic class. I think it's just aimed at a certain type of player, and I'm not that certain type of player. My thoughts on whether I think a class is good or not is not actually when I'm playing it, it's when I've stopped playing it, had a bit of time off, which class do I want to come back and play? And for me at the moment, it's definitely not Demon Hunter, which it should be, because it's a brand new, exciting class, but it's just not, because, yeah, there's just no interactivity with what I'm actually doing. Yeah, I'm pushing a couple of buttons, doing massive damage, but you guys need to remember that the damage numbers that you're seeing on the screen at the moment don't mean anything, because we are at that pre-launch stage, and numbers aren't going to mean anything until everybody gets to endgame, and then we can kind of see, you know, how does the Demon Hunter numbers actually stack up compared to the other guys. And I have this thought in the back of my mind that Blizzard have really put a lot of emphasis on big numbers and flashy animations to get people into the Demon Hunter class and get them playing it, but the big numbers can't stay there, because obviously it needs to be balanced with all the other classes, so you can't have the Demon Hunter being 20-30% better than everybody else, because that's just not the way World of Warcraft works. So that takes you simply back to, what are the core gameplay mechanics like? And are they enjoyable? I mean, they may be enjoyable to you, they're not enjoyable to me, because, like I said, there's not a lot of interactivity with what I'm actually doing. You know, there's very few buttons to press, and I realise that that's kind of across a lot of classes now. They've all been reduced a lot, but I don't get the same sort of feeling. Like when I'm playing my Death Knight, when I'm playing a Hunter, when I'm playing a Shaman, I don't feel like I'm not doing anything, or I'm not relying on certain things to happen to do extra bursty damage. But I kind of don't get that feeling with the Demon Hunter. You know, you hit one spell and it does a big damage, and that's it. You're waiting on your next spell. You hit your next spell. You know. So I think to sum up the Demon Hunter class, for me at the moment, it's all style, not very much substance, unfortunately. Again, that could change over time. It's definitely not a class that I would main as of right now. It is a class that I will put a bit more time into and get it up to 110 and see what it's like up at that sort of level. But at this level, and comparing it to the other classes and the other options that I have to play, and you guys have to play as well, it just doesn't stand out as anything spectacular, you know, apart from the animations. And like I said, the animations can only take you so far. Without that core gameplay element, which makes classes really fun to play, which for me, again, the Demon Hunter class just lacks, I would just continue to be bored playing it. Like, I watched a video after I finished playing last night from Preach Gaming, and he said he would love to have Demon Hunters in his raid so he can watch it, but he doesn't want to be the one driving it. And I feel exactly the same way. I love looking at it. I get very bored being the person controlling it. That may change over time. That's how I feel today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.